where are the belts for this dress? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
Forget the nails. Just go. How untoward of me.
There, you might see my tits, but there's nothing there anyway. Like, if
What
you
was,
like the
what was
chick
the
on
point
the pod,
of starting it? Yeah.
I don't know. If you like the chick, it's like free money. First of all, people just give you money to like go to Target. I don't know where are people getting all of these things. But when stand up was over for a little while, I was like, what the fuck else am I doing? Yeah.
Yes, you're spreading your ass line for $1,000.
Yeah. Well, one time, one person, $1,000.
Right.
First,
did you have to make him sign a waiver like he wouldn't put it on Instagram or anything?
Yeah, you wouldn't release your ass to the world.
No, he seemed like a real straight shooter.
It's all right. We all make mistakes, Jimmy. It's all right.
I will not bring up all the comments about the cold AC and Keanu.
I know Keanu's names are out. I've been looking at him all show. Keanu, I haven't been able to do this show.
We see nipples.
I know, but I haven't been able to do this show.
And you keep it so goddamn cold in here.
You know what, Alex? We had the AC up, and Alex said, "No, we need it cold."
We need
in
it
here.
cold, dog.
I think Keanu might be.
Zoom in. Look at those. Look at those. I think you're distracting me this whole time. You got the nipples in my face.
I'm sorry. I apologize. How untoward of me.
She's a classic kind of lady who's got her own style.
Hello, everyone, and good morning. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Wee!
Right there and see what's up. It's the keanucast with Keanu.
I love this AI song. Thank you. Shout out to Jeremy who sent this to us. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hi, everyone. It's the morning. We love the morning. Hi. Love that song so much it distracts me so I can't pay attention. Welcome to Kiki in the Morning. Breakfast at Kiki's, Kiki in the AM, breakfast with Kiki, whatever you'd like to call it. It's fine. Good morning. Good morning. Mer, 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 mer. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and you. In the morning. In the morning. Hello, chat. Hi, everybody. We're going to have fun here. I love the morning program. I love the morning program. We have so much fun and silliness to get into today. Hi, everybody. Let me say hello first, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do. Good morning, McGuinevere. You're lovely. People are a bit touchy about time today. Everyone, listen. This is the morning program, and I don't know if you are new here. What is it? 8:27. We'll call it. I was 20 minutes late. We'll call it that. That's good for me. So we do apologize here at Kiki Lou Studios for being late. But hello, McGuinevere. Let's see. Let me go ahead and give out some Kiki bucks. Kiki bucks. Who doesn't love Kiki bucks in the morning? In the morning, 127 Kiki bucks for everyone here right now. That's very radical of me. You're welcome. Whee! Isn't that fun? Isn't that exciting? Isn't that marvelous? Hello to Bing, Bing, Bing. I see Push-Ups is here already. Good morning, Push-Ups. Thank you for the $1.99. Good morning. Good morning. Woo. Very nice. Very nice. Hello, Nova. Hello. Even though that looks like just a bunch of emojis that say stop. I love that. Good morning to you. Good morning, Scott Christie Jones. Good morning. There's no possibility I can read that, but Barkov says anal in the AM. My anal days are behind me, far behind me. Joshua Lowe, hello to Snowcat Tish, who says, "Is this girl ever on time?" Then she wonders why she has no audience. Shaking my head. It's quite rude for the morning. Well, let's have some decorum. It's the morning. It's Kiki in the morning. But we're glad you're here anyway. Or maybe not. I don't know. Hello, A Aesthetic. Hello, Bing, Bing, Bing. Bing, Bing, Bing. Honky Tonk, Tennessee. Kiki Onions, the epitome of ruggedness at Dabble Deuce, in my honest opinion. Yeah, we're going to we're going to take a look at what looked like to be a marvelous time at this past weekend's Dabblecon. Now, I mean, that's a way to do an event. From the looks of it, looked like a very fun time. Looked like everybody. I mean, I don't have a bad thing to say about it. I think that the roast, although I wasn't quite sure who is it. It was a roast of, I guess, everybody that was there. Or was it supposed to be a roast of the Toe or Stuttering John or what have you? But everybody was quite funny. So we're gonna look at a little bit of those because I just wanted to give some props. I thought it looked like a really good time. Ding ding ding. Hello, Mully Bar. Bing bing bing. Yes, bing bing bing. And of course, Anthony Mark. Anthony Mark, I cannot tell you enough. Thank you for always sharing everything I'm always doing. You're the light of my life. I'm going to enjoy this live stream because it will help get me through my Monday morning. And that is what we want here at Kiki Lou Studios and Kiki in the Morning. And then maybe I'll order McDonald's and you guys can watch me eat it. And we don't know. Well, we may not. I'm never quite hungry in the morning. Also, I ate chips in the middle of the night. So we're going to do it. Yes. So we're going to look at some Dabblecon roast videos. Those were quite fun. I need to talk about this new, we talked about it last night on Chrissy Mare's Simcast. If you're not subscribed to Chrissy Mare, get subscribed. If you're not watching Simcast, I don't know what's wrong with you. This Blake Lively interview that came out from a while ago because Dead I guess the new Deadpool is out. So this interview with her and her strange friend is resurfacing. And I wanted to talk about her anyway because she has a new film out as well. And some of her fashion choices have been marvelous and some have been bizarre. So I wanted to look at her for that. What else are we going to talk about? I saw the movie Trap. You know my boy is M. Night Shyamalan. And he has a new film out as well. And might I say, bravo, M. Night. Bravo, M. Night Shyamalan. Bravo, Josh Hartnett, who starred in the film. Bravo, M. Night Shyamalan's recording artist daughter. Oh, God, if you haven't seen it, you are missing out, but you won't be because it's still in theaters once you hear this. I need to talk about Ariana Madix's brother. If you don't know who Ariana Madix is, then you are not a Bravo fan, which may not be any of you, but I'm going to get into that anyway because riveting story about Ariana Madix, one of the stars of Vanderpump Rules. Her brother, who also was a minor cast member in Vanderpump Rules, has been arrested for trafficking. I don't know what you would call it. Trafficking, or he brought like 70 pounds of marijuana onto an airplane. For what reason? Well, I guess you could say to, I have no idea. We need to look into that. I found it in the middle of the night last night, this bizarro story. We have a little bit of course, we have a little bit of toe stuff. The Steel Chode Morning Show. And many other things. Oh, of course, there's this bizarre trend of these maybe it's not a new trend, but it's all over my TikTok. These, maybe because school is starting, these extravagantly decorated dorm rooms and the like, or sorority houses. Something about it is bizarre to me. So we're going to look at that. We're looking at some wedding stuff too. You know, I'm a big fan of the DCC now after the documentary about the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Everybody's learning the Thunderstruck dance. And as you know, I'm getting married in October. And I saw a TikTok where this bride and all of her hot, I guess, bridesmaids learned the Thunderstruck dance and did it at their wedding. Now, should I be doing that? We don't know. We never will know. Hit the like button, everyone. This is going to be so much fun. So bizarre. It is bizarre. High push-ups. Hi, everybody. Bing, 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 bing. Kiki with the T. Yes. Tea. Grab a coffee. Grab a Kahlua and coffee. Grab a whatever your beverage is, whatever your oral fixation is. If you smoke in the morning like I do, grab that and buckle the fuck in. And welcome to Kiki in the AM. Woohoo! Or the morning. Or breakfast at Kiki's. Whatever we're calling it these days. Yes, you have to look forward to this week with Kiki. Tomorrow is Untoward Tuesday, as you can see. I won't touch it because it's hanging quite precariously here. I got a new Untoward board. So tomorrow, me, Michaeline, call in. You two could win the Untoward Award. Then Wednesday, my betrothed and I fly to sunny Charleston for our food tasting for our wedding. Seems like a lot of money to spend to fly and taste food. But it's going to be fun. So we will be live streaming from there. And we are meeting dearest Michaeline. We're meeting Michaeline. I'm very excited about that. Not only because we get to be in, not that it's not hot and sunny here in gorgeous New York. We're going to Charleston for our food tasting. We are meeting Michaeline there. You know her. You love her.
Don't kiss my wife.
And we're going to taste some fucking food and lay by a pool, go to the beach, catch up with some old pals. And we have a meeting with the wedding planner. What do I start with? Let's talk a little bit of wedding stuff. Yeah, I spent the whole weekend kind of like looking over. I don't know what else to do. I have no idea how this wedding is going to go. I think everything with me is a disaster. So, what would be more disastrous than the disastrous Kiki? What would be more Kiki than a disastrous Kiki wedding? It's going to be fun. It's going to be stylish. But I'm not quite sure what else to do other than, I guess, go taste this food. But I haven't gotten a cake yet. All I know is that I want disco balls on my cake. I still have to order a million disco balls. I don't know. My theme is, what shall we call it? Retro, quirky, eclectic. And all I know is that I want disco balls all over the tables. I want disco balls on my wedding cake. And then the food I couldn't really care less about, but we're going to get into it. And then I guess I have another dress fitting. Can we believe I'm getting married? I cannot believe it. Then I won't be betrothed anymore. Then what shall I call Visconti? What can I call him? My former betrothed husband. That is quite interesting. My husband, Eugene. That's it. Maybe once we're married, I'll call him my husband, Eugene. You know him, you love him.
Do the video.
I am.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Those who've seen us know that not a thing could come between us. Many men have tried to stop, but no one can. Stop it.
Who wouldn't want to marry that? Even though he likes White Christmas more than It's a Wonderful Life, which I think is ridiculous. It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, you want the moon, Mary? It's a Wonderful Life is the best Christmas film, but that's his favorite. So we never know. Push-ups. Hello, push-ups. I know you want to see the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders again. Yes. Wedding meets Kiki's Law. I'll make popcorn. You never know. I added a wedding news because I know you're all just waiting with bated breath about my wedding news. I added a bridesman. Now I have 3 bridesmen. My BFF. My instinct told me like I need to have my BFF, but I'm like, God, how many bridesmen can I have? Maybe he doesn't want to, but of course I had to ask him over the weekend, and he was tickled at the idea. And yes, the brides boys. Maybe I will call them brides boys. It's a brides boys club. The brides boy run media. So one bridesman is my brother's betrothed. My gay best friend, Elliot, you know him, you love him. He's my man of honor. So I even have a man of honor. And then I had to add my BFF, Nick. And I'm making them all carry bouquets because they'll love it. And it's my wedding. I'm trying to tell myself I can do whatever I want. It's my wedding and no one will tell me different. Michaeline will try and tell me different. Wait till we get to the episode where we're seating people. That'll be fun. She won't try and tell me different, but she's opinionated, which we love about her. But I have to tell myself. It's my wedding. I know. If I want everybody to I don't know. If I want everybody at one moment to play dodgeball with all the disco balls on the table, then it should be my God-given right. You only get one wedding. Or I mean, unless you're like Toe, you may get like 6 of them. You know Tozeldorf. Yes. That one. Isn't it exciting? He's no longer invited to our wedding. You can get many, but your first one. So the sky's the limit, I think. Yeah. I was going through all of the songs we've chosen, like our first dance song. Me and Bisconti had a lot of back and forth on this. I wanted Life Less Ordinary by Carbon Leaf because that's our song. It's one of our songs. He wanted Bliss by Alex Peacock. One was to they're just not first dance songs. We love both of the songs. I think his was a bit girly. I think mine was a bit maybe it was a bit manly. I don't know. So we landed on what I think is a marvelous song. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. We were watching Sex in the City, and there is a scene with Big and that sounds like gayest activity for you and your betrothed. But I watch it. I've been watching it from start to finish, and he cannot stop watching it with me. And we're hooked once again. Who doesn't love Sex in the City? There was a moment with Big and Carrie when before Big was moving to Napa. She's like, if you're tired, you take a Napa. You don't move to Napa. And then he's like, I bought a vineyard. And she's like, but you're like the Chrysler building. Chrysler building would be all wrong in a vineyard. So then they listen to records and he plays Moon River. What could be better than that? And we looked at each other. We said, that shall be our first dance song. You know it. Moon River, wider than a mile, and crossing you in style one day. I think that's sweet. Isn't that exciting? Stop alarm. Okay. So that was my weekend. We went on a date night. We saw the marvelous movie. Bing, 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 bing. Hit the like button. Oh my gosh, I have so much. What shall we talk about first? Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing. Zaza Gato. Zaza Gato. Yes, and of course I was watching Toe this morning. I mean, the moment I awaken and just pop it on for just some... because it makes you laugh. It is. It's Toe. The Toe is on a... the moment I pop it on, he's like reading a chat that said that Chrissy and I were talking shit about him last night. We most certainly were not. He's like, what are you gonna do? I take the high road, and these internet people, blah blah blah. But what Toe doesn't realize is we literally weren't doing that. And apparently he has a court case for continuing on and on and on to talk about his one of his ex-wives after she filed a restraining order, and the deal was don't talk about it. And then I've seen videos from Melty and everyone of the like with just him talking about her for an entire hour, which is hilarious. So that's another thing. So he's being extra like what seemed to me like looking inward today. Like, I'm just being happy. I'm just a small town Minnesota guy, just trying to make the goal. And tomorrow I get a day off because I have a court case. Basically, what it seemed like. So, our goal is happiness. So as long as everyone's happy, as long as there's jocularity, happiness, jubilance,
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg.
Never seen an episode of that show, Push-Up says, nor Jersey Shore, nor Kardashians. I just watch Star Trek Returns because I'm cool. Push-Ups. What? Why do you like me even, Push-Ups? Why are we friends? Jersey Shore is my God, it's a part of the American lexicon. Kardashians, they're the royal family of America. Star Trek Returns, never watched in my life, but opposites attract, friend-wise. The only time I ever took the high road was on April's forehead. That is just rude. I prefer. Sorry, you guys are making me giggle today. I prefer Fly Me with Balloons by the great Eric the actor. Eric the actor. They never got to fly him with balloons. Fly me with balloons. So cute. Adorable. All right, since we were talking about my wedding, you guys know how much I've been obsessed with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader documentary that just came out. It's marvelous. It's on, I believe, Netflix. Watch it if you haven't watched it. The sheer talent, it and the mental illness and the drama of these women is insane. But Dallas Cow, I've never heard the song Thunderstruck so many times in my life. It's all over my feed because that's their go-to dance. Now, everyone and their brother is learning it. Everyone. Do I make Visconti try and learn it with me? Maybe that will be our first dance. Maybe it'll be Moon River, and then all of a sudden, like a smoke machine begins. And then there's a spotlight, and then it's dun, 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 and then thunderstruck, and then we begin, and we have pom-poms, and we learn it because everybody's doing it. I saw this woman. She did it for her wedding, and it's not an easy dance. It's just plain old nod. Look at them. Maybe I should show you the original. I shall do that. Bing! Kiki with a brain in the morning. Here's the original. The original's Thunderstruck. Choreography. Here we are. Bing, bing, bing. Thunderstruck. DCC. Look at them. I mean, and they've been doing this dance for literal years. And it's so iconic, and they take it so seriously. And I have to tell you, the documentary is called America's Sweethearts. If you don't get one hair flip right, you're done. They barely even pay these women, but it's such an it's such an honor to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Apparently, no other cheerleading professional team does it. And they're all smart women. They're all beautiful, talented, smart. They know how to flip their hair around. They can all do a full split, a jump split, like a freaking drag queen. And they're all like nurses by day. Or the dentist by day, scientists by day, Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders by night. And this iconic dance it's just taken the country by storm once again. Let's see. Here, look. Hey, look. Aha. Here we go. Quiet in the stadium. Here we go. Da, da, da. Bing.
Bing, 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 bing. This is it, basically. Look at them. Look at them go. It's iconic the way they do it. Look at the precision. Look at them go. They're like a friggin' marching band. I don't know how they do it. This has been going on for years. Same moves and everything. Ew, boring football. Look at that perfect formation. Iconic. Iconic. Yay! They're like literal marching band members. It's iconic. I cannot help myself. I cannot. I need to learn the dance. I know I won't be able to do it justice, but everybody's been learning it, including people are even doing it at their weddings. So I did find this TikTok and I asked myself, Kiki, look, I mean, and this is so cringe. I'm obviously kidding, but maybe I should do this. Maybe I just should. Let's see. Yeah. Could I be this kind of bride? No, I literally could never. Oh, it just kills me. Okay. Hang on. Oh my God. This just floods my entire TikTok feed. And might I say, I'm gobsmacked by this because who has that many attractive friends? Like, I mean, and obviously my entire bridal party, men and women alike, are attractive, but this many? And she has some like straggler bridesmaids on the side. Everybody's doing the hair flips. Is this a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader? And then she even has people that aren't in the wedding party back here. They took the time to learn the dance. I can't even get my wedding party to not divorce each other and be a part of a polycule and have to be fired from the wedding. I like my bridesmaids are booked and busy. They're not hanging out with me learning the thunderstruck Dallas Cowboy cheerleader dance. Maybe it's like a bonding exercise. I don't know. Look at him go. And yes, of course this is cringe, but it's interesting. Come back. Come back. Come back. There they are. Look at it. The amount of rehearsal. They did the wave. They're all doing it. And then it's a wedding. They must be drunk. Everybody has perfect makeup on point. Not a weird. Everybody has the same makeup on. This is a sorority or something. I have no idea. And I'm not a fan of that dress. But even okay, is this maybe one of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders? The muscle memory it would take. If it's not, then I'm just gonna. I don't know. If it's not, then I'm not doing enough for my wedding if I don't have this. Maybe I could do this with like drag queens or something. They know how to dance. That one's sassy. And who has this many girlfriends? If you have this many girlfriends that were not bridesmaids, even because as seen by their different dresses, I believe that the bridesmaids are the ones that are wearing black here, so they're all wearing the same dress or something of the like. If you have this many people willing to learn this dance for you, oh yeah, wait. The amount of coordination, I can't. She must be so well liked, or maybe they all hate her. Who knows? Should probably mute it. So. Look at him go. And yes, there's moves to this. And timing. Spacing. Come to the rehearsal dinner and also dance practice so we get the wave right. At my wedding, I'm just going to start getting ready at 9 a.m. and start drinking White Claw. I have no idea. I don't have time for dance practice. Goodness gracious. I love the attention to detail. And do they all look kind of like maybe a little bit dead from the neck up? Yes. But they have a smile on their face while they're doing it. It's marvelous. I'm going to make all my actually, I should just make it's my wedding. I have a brilliant plan. I'm going to make my bridesmen learn this dance. I'm going to say, this is your mission. Just you three learn this. And then you must perform it at the wedding. Is that too bridezilla of me if I force my bridesmen to learn the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader dance for my entertainment? Carnell, I agree. They have to be. I was a ballerina. I never cheered because I just don't have the joie de vivre to cheer. I don't have the ballet. You can basically frown the whole time. But I didn't have the feet for it. Look at him go. Even the non-friends know it. This has to actually, maybe it's a part of the team. What's this one doing? Is she a deadbeat bridesmaid? She's sitting over there with her betrothed. And look, how are these two schlubs not watching these beautiful women dance? Look where they're frozen. Look at this hair flip. You can see her extensions. Uh-oh. How the fuck did those not fly out? Look, she got clip-ins. Uh-oh. Fire this one. She is not on time. Fire her. They're like, God damn it, Cindy. Oh, this guy loves it. Maybe a little too much. Maybe they are a part of the team. Look at these two freaks standing by the kitchen. I don't know. Looks sus to me. Ugh. Look at him go. It's marvelous. It really is. Something to behold. I mean, and it's long. It's a 3-minute video. The timing. So, intimation. Do I have me and Bisconti learn this dance? It'll be a crescendo from Moon River into Thunderstruck. I took Araya. Hi, Araya. I took lyrical dance. It was ballet with some hip hop involved. Yes, in case you need me to dance. Yes. Yeah. Have you learned the dance? There's so many options. So many. I mean, I suppose if I worked, the time and effort put into this and having so many caring friends. If they're not literal Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders or alumni Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, then these women, some not even bridesmaids, took the time to do this, to learn this, and almost flawlessly. Wild. Me trying to plan anything for this wedding. I mean, and I realize I'm trying not to make my wedding a complete and total fucking farce, okay? But I realize I know myself. And I'm one that can't help myself. I love a prank, a joke, a sight gag. All of my pre-wedding music is like piano versions of Green Day songs, just to see if anyone notices, which I think is chic and cool. But I take so much I thinking and thinking and thinking on these things, let alone choreographing the Thunderstruck fucking dance. Goodness gracious, it's a lot. Here's another question on my mind. So we're dancing, Bisconti and I first dancing to Moon River. Moon River, hit the like button, everybody. And good morning. But do we, also everybody here right now. Sorry, we got, so we started off with a bang. Thank you for all tuning in. It is going to be, what's it, 904? 904. I'm going to do something radical. Kiki coins for everyone here right now.
Wow.
Isn't that magnificent? But, so what was I saying? Oh, it's the ADD hour. Yes, right. Moon River. We're dancing to Moon River. Wider than a mile. One day. Are we supposed to just like sway? I don't know if you guys know my betrothed one, Gino Bisconti. You've seen him. You know him. You love him. White Claw break. I don't know where that went. Huh. Again, we'll try once more. Gino, you've seen him. You know him. You love him. Bing, bing, bing.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Remember when that happened? Speaking of weddings, that was my betrothed at a wedding we attended. It was Chrissy Mears' wedding. And he accidentally knocked over Joe Curry and had no idea. It looked like he did it on purpose during karaoke. So yes, that is the man I've chosen to marry. We're dancing in Moon River. We're supposed to choreograph something. I don't know if you know Gino Bisconti. He doesn't have a ton of rhythm dancing. Whenever we're in the car, he loves to snap to music, and it's never. I hate it. I had to tell him. I'm like, I cannot take this snapping. It could be like, say it's okay. Say it's Good Riddance by Green Day. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. He's like this. And I would be like, it's not even a snapping song. What are you snapping to? I mean, no doubt. I'm just a girl. If it's No Doubt, right? A little lonely. He's like, that's hard to do, to sing and snap off the beat. But so what I'm saying is, are we supposed to take dance lessons, or is that cheesy, or do we just sway? Do you do high school, like, or do you do like? I always think hand and like this, like. I could teach him a simple waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or should we just say fuck it and learn the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader dance? I don't know. Bishop, Aaron is live talking smack about your mom again. No way. My mother? Not Michaeline. Even too early to check in on the toe. You know her, you love her. And if you talk smack about Michaeline, then you're absolutely insane. You love her. Yes. I can't wait. I can't wait to see her this week on Wednesday. We love her. We love her. Yeah, look at us. White Claw break. Doesn't love her. Is that true? Is it true, Bishop? He's like, I'm taking the higher road. Oh, toe. Oh, toe. So, yes, I don't know. Do we learn a dance? I think we just sway. Moon river, wine and a mile. It's going to be fun. What am I? Wedding. Going to be I'm going to be a wife soon. So strange. It's just so strange. I forget. I don't have actually too much time today, but we've got an entire we've got an hour and some change. But Visconti, my betrothed, is will be live with his cohorts, Garrett and Steve, in a bit. But until then, that's why I started so early. / late. It was early but late. But we did it. We're here. What next? We can't just talk about the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Bing. She's in a museum. Moon River is 3/4 time. So waltz would be appropriate. Thank you, Russ. Take 1 to 2 dance lessons to get the basics down. I think that's the standards for weddings. I know. Do I force Visconti to take a... And I know a waltz. I only know it because of my dance background. I played the Rat King in the Nutcracker. But I think it'll be cuter if we're just as dumb and silly as we always are. Maybe he'll start snapping. 1, 2, 3. Or I can snap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Moon River, one than a moon. Thank you. Maybe I'll teach him. Maybe we'll look up a YouTube video. That's the thing. That is the thing. And then my mother is... I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. Yes, my mother's dancing since Visconti's parents are decidedly deceased. That decidedly sounded like they unalived themselves. That's not the case. It was cancer. My mother's going to do the first dance with Visconti, and I chose the music for them. I chose In My Life by the Beatles. If you don't know it, you're silly. There are places I remember. all my life. Though some have changed, some forever, not for better. It's sort of there's about 3 things about that song that I love about it. It's number 1, it's short. Number 2, it's the Beatles. Okay, there's 5 things. Number 3, it's sort of an ode to Visconti's late mother. Places I remember all my life. Some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. And it's cool. And my mother saw the Beatles, and that's one of her favorite bands. And actually, there's about 6 reasons. I won't even name them off. My father and I will be dancing to, because I don't know why we always do this, but every once in a while, he'll text me this, somewhere, ... And then I text back, beyond the sea. And then he texts like, somewhere waiting for me. And then we go, my lover stands on golden sands. I don't know what. We're weird. We're bizarre. It was either going to be that or the B-52s. And we were just going to make a mockery of it. But I think that's a nice song to dance to with your dad. Somewhere waiting for me. And then we sing it all the time. Or the other one that we sing is KT Tunstall's Suddenly I See. This is what I want to be. So really, this has been the longest. That's been the worst thing. I love music so much, I can't stop thinking of song scenarios. That's the most important thing. I've handpicked it. I've selected all of these songs. Somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands. My dad, Marcy, my father is giving me away. Hopefully we don't. It's the aisle has many stairs, so it wouldn't. I've already accepted the fact that if we fall down, that it's not Murphy's Law, it's Kiki's Law. And whatever bizarre and strange can happen to Kiki will happen to Kiki. So I've accepted it. But, hopefully we don't. Knock on wood. Hit the like button, everybody. In My Life is a beautiful song, isn't it? My dad chose it when they were... It's an old firework thing. It's the old Comiskey Park. I guess it was like their last Comiskey Park. I don't exactly know how it goes, the story of this. My dad, my uncle. Comiskey Park. Were they not knocking it down, obviously. When something was changing and they did a fireworks show for it, my dad chose this song, I think. It was In My Life. And no, it's not a very well-known Beatles song, but it's beautiful. And it's so sweet. It brings a tear to my eye, mine own eye every time. There are places I remember. Which B-52s? Rock Lobster, Russ Williams says? No. Dance This Mess Around. You know, they would be like, why don't you dance with me? You know that one? It's called Dance This Mess Around, round, round. Nope. Yep. So that one. Toes running you through the mud. That's fine. He has to be in court tomorrow. So for being a terrible husband and a horrible father and a weirdo. I don't know. Should we go watch? Maybe we will. It wouldn't be a Kiki in the Morning if we didn't snipe the toe a little bit. But I'm talking about happy things like music. And then, what else are we dancing to? What other music? Ooh, should I tell you my walk down the aisle song? Probably not. That's been my favorite part of this. Choosing the music. Okay, the Garter song, of course. Drake's In My Feelings. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? You never ever leave from beside me, 'cause I want ya and I need ya. That's also when I get on stage for comedy shows. If they ask me, which not every time, that does not happen every time, but I am tickled and delighted at the fact when they do, because I always say In My Feelings by Drake. Kiki, because I'm Kiki. So, we shall see. Chris Brown's Forever. I am a big fan of The Office, Marcy. That would be hilarious, but no. What did I do for the bouquet thing where I throw it over the thing and someone tries to catch it? What the hell did I do for that? I just changed it. I just changed it from a White Claw. There's this White Claw song with Shania Twain and somebody. I changed it to, it's going to kill me. I changed it to Just a Girl by No Doubt. I'm just a girl, a little lonely on your side. I changed it to that. Hello from Illinois for a couple weeks. Well, hello, Aaron. Aaron Howell. You're in Illinois. I was born there. Helter Skelter by the Beatles. No. Okay. Wow. Bill Schultz has rhythm. He can help Gino. It's true, he does. He will be at the wedding. That's the other thing. The seating people is unbelievably difficult. It's fun. It's like a fun puzzle, but it's exhausting. It's quite exhausting. Who knows? Also, I have this thing where I'm very, 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 and I am steadfast in this aesthetically pleasing things, and it's my wedding day. I had to have, and people hate these to sit at, but I think it's beautiful. I had to have a 32-person long table in the center. People hate it, but I think it's marvelous to look at. I think it's marvelous. So I think people are going to be like, oh, God, do we have to sit at this giant long table? We can't sit at one of the perimeter round or square ones. But it's my wedding. It's my kingdom. And I want it to be how I want it to look. And this is a cool wedding trend, the extremely long table that I don't have to sit at. I have a sweetheart table that I'm going to sit at by myself. I'm going to put Gino at another table. I'll just sit there by myself and smoke cigarettes. I'm teasing. Just for some alone time. I'm a Scorpio. I need some alone time. Like Gino will ever sit down. All right. Before I get into, okay, God, what is most important here on my list? I made so many fucking notes. Let's switch gears here. A lot of wedding talk. It's Kiki in the morning. So, let's see. All right, we'll look at the toe for a minute. It's always fun. It's just in good fun. Listen, I don't want to be too mean. He has a big day tomorrow. Court and all. So, let's see. Hang on one moment. La 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 la. If what you are saying is true, he was not being very nice about Michaeline and I. So, la, bing, bing. Let's see if we can find it.
Or something.
With the moment I tuned in this morning, I mean, the first word I heard him utter was canoe.
Chevy fan says, war is good for Ukraine's economy. No, let me correct you. War is good for your trial period in 1919, the Federal Reserve. But Wilson's wife fucked us good. Yeah, Woodrow Wilson's one of the worst presidents.
Okay, yeah.
It's almost like humanity has been the same for all eternity. And there is a book that tells us all about it's. There's something happening here.
Okay,
I'm ready.
You're singing. Great.
Like if there's people listening to this show
Kill
right
me,
now,
I'll
they're
never
going,
sing
Aaron's
again.
ready to go like full blown fucking Alex Jones. Aaron's ready to go full on conspiracy guy. I am. Talked to my uncle this weekend. Fucking loved him. One of my friends was fucking like sharing conspiracy ideas with him.
You don't have any friends.
And he was like, yeah, I've heard that one.
You don't even have any more
she even
shirts.
said one thing. She was like, people have been dipping into their retirement to pay their fucking bills the last 4 years. Or Damian Heward. All is fair in love and war again with another $40. Says, here you go. Thank you to new fans who throw money at this show. We appreciate that level of support.
PayPal.
And oh my God,
Kiki
wouldn't you know that $40 is putting us under 200, and it do. Chevy fan says, come to Minneapolis. People, Kamala. She's like, what did Drew Barrymore? And we'll have Scott Steiner. Oh, well, I just have this big box full of, like the opposing teams on third down, and they're pumping.
You're boring us.
They're basically going to have him in a bulletproof box.
Boring us.
Yeah. Joshua says we're technically a pop and pop show now. It's adorably gay. It's adorably gay. Yes. Thank you. But we did that event and like just Johnny struggling with the MS stuff. And
okay. That was something I was going to get to too. I guess since we're on the toe, they had I have no idea what in the hell this was, but it's so early for this amount of I may have to just get to this later. But yes, they had some strange event where it exhausts me. Hang on, let's see.
Look, when the hint comes, I'll take the hint and I'll leave until.
Really? Like during your polycule thing, you took the hint. No, the toe had this strange event, and he's being exceptionally, like, from what I was watching today, the toe is being exceptionally like, I just told the mods again, just block people that are being toxic because I just want to sit here and have fun. And I don't know, what was it called? Stuttering John Con? Like, that seemed like a fun time. I didn't really watch any of it. Like I told you, like when I'm done with the show, I'm with the neighbors, neighbors. Alan Tenacey, thank you for the $5, darling. What's up, Keanu? Thanks for giving me something to play in the background. Here's some buckaroos straight from Los Angeles. Don't sweep the nose. Don't sweep for the nose. Don't sweep for the nose. No idea what it means, but thank you for the $5. That's too sweet of you, darling. Yes. So sorry guys, I don't think I can find the shit talking thing today, and I may cover this on Untoward Tuesday. The toe and Johnny had some sort of event. The photo is hilarious. I'm going to have to save it for another day since we're pressed for time. But he was speaking on Dabblecon, and my God, that is the way to do an event. That looked like, all right. Is it a bit if you don't know what the Dabbleverse is, there's really no explaining it. But it looked they unlike the steel toe, whatever the hell that the family reunion that was going to be a roast, and then he was like, we shouldn't have even done that comedy thing. It's like so stupid. Like, yeah, that was just like everybody was partying, and then we shouldn't have even done that, But we made the goal, so people were just having fun. Johnny had to crawl off the stage and I didn't notice. It was wild, yeah.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg.
So unlike that, where they didn't record a thing, except the people that did record, there were a bunch of unsavory, untoward chants that the Toe was fully a part of, but then goes on his show and says, I tried to get them to stop doing that. And I'm like, guys, what are you doing here? Why? This is what you've made your audience become accustomed to. Why do you think they're chanting the gay F word and the N word? Because you set that precedent, Tozeldorf. So, but there's no footage of it other than strange cell phone footage from the audience. But I'm sure if you guys you can look it up on anybody else's show and revel in the horror that was that. But so I think it was a poorly planned thing, and also he didn't have the likes of me and Bisconti there. And the other problem with the Steel Toe Morning Show event, the 10-year anniversary, was that not only was it poorly planned, but when Bisconti and I bowed out of it, he didn't even let the people that were booked on the show, which ended up just being Johnny and Matt, his other co-hosts. Johnny's a stand-up. Matt is not. He didn't even allow them to roast him. Be merciful. Let them roast you. Instead, he said there was a surprise guest. It was just Aaron in another costume. And then the rest of the people that he said were coming failed to show up. So that is a poorly planned event. Unlike what it looked like, Dabblecon looked like a well-planned event. Am I going to say it wasn't cringe at times to watch? But, that comes with the territory. Alan Tenacey, thank you for the $5, darling. The nose is Nick Ricada. Okay. Here is more money for the lady. I just made up for my misogyny for yesterday. Cheers. Cheers. What did you say? Oh, sweeping for... Don't sweep for the nose. Oh, I don't sweep for the likes of Nick Ricada. Sweeping, if you guys don't know, means, I guess, taking up for, defending somebody that's done untoward things, sweeping for them. I don't do that. I don't know if you're new to me or whomever else, but I have to just call it like I see it. And I don't know Nick Ricada well. I mean, I don't know him at all. So I couldn't even possibly sweep for him. But I do know that I just, at this moment in time, I hate Toe more. I know Toe. So, but I can't help myself but say that it's nice that a family got back together. Hopefully they sweep up their act. I know nothing else of it other than that. So no more sweeping. Not sweeping, just calling it like I see it, darling. Hi, Michelle. Michelle Dago, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Hot pink. We're in a hot pink mood. Thank you. I did them myself. See? I don't even know what it's called. It's that fast drying gel. Hi, Joey Dago. Good morning to the Dagos. Oh, I must give Joey Dago and everybody here right now. I'm going to do something radical. Everybody here, and these are worth a lot, and I don't normally do this, but since the Dagos have graced us with their presence, everybody gets 4 3D Kiki coins. See, isn't that marvelous and exciting? You know what else is marvelous and exciting before I move on? Candles and Soaps by the one, the only, our fair sponsor, Reed Street Soap Company. Get yourself an untoward candle, get a KeanuCast candle, get a Michaeline candle, get a Betrothed by Visconti candle, and Michelle over at Reed Street Soap Company is coming out with fragrances. And she's coming out with a Kiki fragrance, which we have so aptly named Radical by Kiki. Promo code KikiBucks for 15% off of all KeanuCast products on Reed Street Soap Company. ReedSoap.shop. Again, that's promo code KikiBucks for 15% off. Again, that is Reed Street Soap Company. Marvelous. Where was I? I got distracted. It's the ADD hour. Really, what was I talking about? Okay. Brain? Hello? Hello, Brain. Hello, Kiki. Steel Toe event. We're going to watch some of the roasts from Dabblecon because I thought they did a pretty damn good job. But yes, Toe didn't let anyone roast him because he basically only had one actual comedian there, and then it was just basically a cornucopia of N-word chants and F-word chants and a bunch of hate and drunkenness, which we don't mind a good drunken moment, but not good. Anyway, push-ups, thank you for the $1.99. Is anyone tracking inflation on the Kiki economy? Did I crash the economy with my Kiki coins? Wouldn't that be marvelous? This comment just made me laugh, but I don't know why I said it. Okay, let's see. I have bing, bing, bing. Where are they? Where are they? God, there's about 1,000. Push-ups. This is why the more time if I start talking about the DCC, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders and the dance, I'll never get off of it, and I'll never get to. We have to do Blake Lively. Good God. Ariana Maddox's brother. Jesus. Okay. And we don't have all the time in the world today. So, all right, Dabblecon. Doom. We gotta go to the a shout out to the Doom channel on YouTube. It's a clipper. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Doom. I don't even. Subscribe. Oh, there it is. Huh. All right, what should we start with? I thought these were pretty good. I thought, somebody that I'm not particularly. Don't ask me. Somebody in the Dabbleverse, part of the Shuli network, I'm not particularly fond of, but I give credit where credit is due. I thought one Anthony Zenhauser, who I think is sort of a dud. He's always been nice to me, but I thought he did a really good job with his roast of. And again, I don't know what this is a roast of, just each other or what have you. But let's watch a little of that because I thought he did a particularly good job. So at Dabblecon 2, if you don't know what Dabblecon is, if you don't know what the Dabbleverse is, it's some Google it. It has to do with Stuttering John. You know Stuttering John. And don't say he dabbles in stand-up because he will get very angry. You know him. You love him.
Keanu Thompson.
Stuttering John!
Thompson.
Stuttering John!
Thompson.
Stuttering John!
Thompson.
School!
That one. So the highlights of Dabblecon clearly were, I guess, them playing the Kate Meany recorded phone calls, which were, I mean, it wasn't that groundbreaking. It was just like it was a lunatic who recorded another lunatic's personal phone calls, and they played them. And that was that. But they also did a roast of, I guess, each other, and I suppose John, who, of course, was not there. Anthony Zenhauser, I thought this was pretty good. So I'm going to give you some props here. Even though, let's see. Bing, bing, bing.
We found late in life.
That's not him. Right here we have, this is one Robert Levy, Bob Levy, who looks exactly like my mother. Bob Levy, I keep meaning, if you're listening, I'm sure you're not, or your lovely wife, Gina, if she's listening, I keep meaning to message one of you, because you look like my mother's identical twin, and I would love to have you on my show. And I've been meaning to ask you for a long time, so I will be messaging you. So he, I suppose, was the roast master, and he's going to introduce Anthony Zenhauser. There we are.
Funny man.
Wait, but doesn't he look like
this fucking guy?
Doesn't he look like my mom? He really does. I know, I'm not, that's not in a bad way, but look at them. They have the same hair, same tan. Same Botoxed forehead, allegedly. I mean, I think so. Let's see. What can we compare it to? Look at Robert Levy, and look at my mother. This is her new art exhibit. Identical. Let's press on. Yes, that's Robert Levy. Okay. Here's Anthony Zenhauser.
I want to say thank you to all the VIP people in the front. Thank you for coming here tonight.
Yeah, it was a bit awkward at the start.
To all the poors in the back. Thank you for your $2 super chats. I appreciate that. Give it for Bob Levy, everybody. Come on, the Reverend Bob Levy. What the fuck? Fucking legend.
Thank you, Araya.
That's what Bob Levy, the only guy I know who wears a fake leather jacket with real leather skin. It's funny.
No, your mom's hot.
You got great skin, but where did you get that tan, Bob? In a fucking air fryer? I didn't know rotisserie was a skin tone.
Do you see? Maybe just the speaking of Robert Levy at the beginning. People always say the same things about Michaeline. Maybe that's why. But I thought this was pretty damn good for him.
I know, Bob. That was mean. That was mean. Using words you can't pronounce, like rotisserie.
Not bad. You're boring us.
Two lungs just stole my truck.
Sorry, I skipped over one. Maybe it was good when I was delirious.
Bob's lungs are so black. They're black. Bob's lungs are so black, every time he coughs, a fat chick gets pregnant.
That's untoward, but it's pretty damn funny. Very damn funny. That's a smoking joke. See, it's because Bob, much like me, smokes. Is a purveyor of the carcinogen arts. So that's what he's saying. And every time he coughs, it's like It's like a black person impregnated somebody. Okay, there we go. A bit untoward. Gabriel Knight, thank you for the $4.99. I'm shamefully late on this, but how did you get the nickname Kiki? Gabriel Knight, you know, Keanu, Kiki. My mother used to call me Kiki Rodriguez all the time. It just stuck. I don't know why. I think that's a baseball player. I don't even think she knows who that is. Kiki Rodriguez. Or they call me Missy Kia. Kiki, Missy Kia, Kiki Rodriguez. My dad would call me Kiwi or Weezer. We are a family of nicknames. We like our nicknames. Yeah, since I was a kid. Kiki Rodriguez, Missy Kia, Weezer. I don't know where the fuck that came from. The Wheeze. Kiwi. My brother's name is Rocco, and yet my father called him Walter or Larry or Jim. Jim? We don't know. Nicknames. Thank you for the $4.99, though. So, yes. Kiki Rodriguez. Pressing on.
No, I don't need your fucking sympathy. I know I'm funny.
That's a bit of a cope. You didn't need to say that. Be prouder of yourself.
Bob's lungs are so black. They're so black, Anthony Cumia tweets about them drunk at 2 in the morning.
I thought that was quite clever. We love Anthony. Anthony and Missy, they were talking to Gino, and we wish we had attended. They were like, at least it's an excuse to see us and hang out or whatever. We'll have fun. We wedding planning and all, we couldn't attend, but they looked like they had a marvelous time. Gina's here. Gina, if this is real Gina Levy, I was just saying how much your husband looks like my mother, and I want to have him on my show because my mother is my co-host, and I've been meaning to ask not only him but you as well for quite a while because we're big fans of the Levys. I thought that was a funny joke. Good one, Anthony. Good one, Zenhauser.
I wanted to talk about Cardiff Electric. Did a fucking great job up here. You fucking
You're boring us.
Speaking of electric, you know what's shocking? That you still have your feet, you fat fuck.
Oh, it's a fat joke. Okay, diabetes.
Everyone knows Cardiff as the potato. Hugging rabbits to death.
Oh, I thought that was
fired
true.
From your job hugging rabbits to death.
I'm not sure, but tell me if I'm an idiot. Was that like an of Mice and Men reference, which would be funny, but I'm not sure. I thought that was cute.
He's a big fat monster, is what I'm saying. Kills rabbits.
Okay.
But let's get to the little round fruit of the Dabbleverse. Carl Hamburger, everybody. Give it a round of applause. Carl is in a band called the Isotopes. All right, one person. If you don't know what an isotope is, it's the atomic particles found in shitty music.
They look very much alive.
Yeah, Carl, that's what the music industry needed. 3 overweight, middle-aged men in green ties playing Panama on a washboard. My buddy, the other guy. Who can forget the other guy who's here? Mike Morris, everybody. Come on.
Hey, okay. I think I liked this more maybe at like at like 4:00 in the morning. I'm not the hugest fan of this gentleman, but I thought he did a pretty good job. So let's watch some of the others, shall we? Before I have to make my leave. And yes, we didn't even get to Blake Lively, but that's how it goes. Kiki in the morning. Bing, 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 bing. Which of the others? And shout out to the Doom channel for posting all of these marvelous clips of this Doom. It's such a interesting, very sinister name, but thank you for the clip. Okay, let's see here. Videos. There's Robert Levy, my mother's identical twin. All right, let's play him since Gina's here. Bob Levy is a, man among men. Very funny stand-up comedian. You know him from the Howard Stern show. He looks exactly like my mother. And like Gina said, both beautiful. Doom is imminent. Yeah, Bob's always been very, very, very kind to me. Very nice. Gotta get him on the show. Go.
All about.
Let's see what he has.
Look at this retarded fuck. Calm down. This is fucking great. I don't know. What about his shirt? What? What about his shirt? What about his shirt? What about your fucking mustache, you fucking panini-eating cocksucker? Look at you. My God, you fucking guineas are out of control. Come on, bring it, you motherfucker. I'll get you back on a boat and out of here, motherfucker. Hey, what are you talking about, Vinny? We love crowd work. Everybody loves crowd work, motherfuckers. You know who doesn't like it? People.
Wow, let's look at the crowd. It's a sea of white. These are the... Somebody's saying fuck crowd work. That's what a roast is about, I believe, sort of. I don't see one black person there. Jeez Louise. Oh, my God. You know what? At least they didn't start doing the N-word chant like at the Steel Toe anniversary show where that was, welcomed and promoted. So, not that I've seen, at least. These people have some decorum, some scruples.
People like Brennan that can't.
Visconti?
What's up, baby?
Nothing. I'm going to end soon so you can do your thing.
Sorry.
No. It's okay. Are you okay?
So mad how dumb I am. I fucking did all. I'm good, baby. Thank you.
Okay. Are you going to play a video to start or are you starting right at 10? Okay. Gino Bobina says you obviously missed. Okay.
Sorry, just setting up now. I apologize.
No worries, darling.
I'm terrible.
You're not.
Stupid.
I love you.
Love you, baby.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
All right. You tell those two to wait until I am finished.
You tell them.
I'm finished. Okay. After this, the wrap-up show will be is it live? Yes, it is. Visconti-sans?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. You can direct yourself over to Gino Visconti's channel for a riveting stream with him and one Garrett Hendricks and one Steve Conti. You obviously missed their live stream. Okay, was there untoward chants? Well, then I do not abide by that. But it's just, bing, 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 bing.
Bing, bing, boom.
Let's see here. All right, more Robert, Sir Robert, Reverend Robert, or what is it? Levy.
Can't fucking do it. He does the same shit every fucking time. It's fun. You make fun of people, like the guy with the wig in the front row. That's fucked up. That is so stupid to walk into the front row with that fucking hair on you. My God. What were you thinking? You broke the. Did you walk into the place and go, you got anything I'll never get laid in? You're married. Is that your wife?
Look at him work the crowd.
Okay. Oh, like you've been fucked in the last 5 years. Calm the fuck down. He's going to talk about women. Jesus fucking Christ, your dick would be lost if it didn't see your hand.
Get it right, it's 15.
It's always retarded people in the front. It always is. It's unbelievable. It's fucking, look at this guy. Stand up. Where do you take a bus from? You want to be a rocker, but you're fat. No, in a good way. I mean,
brace yourself. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Now I'm afraid that something untoward is going to be said. So, but yes, Bob Levy, as always, because he always kills it. He's a very, very talented comedian. Loves blue cheese dressing. Let's see. Any more of these? Any more? Bing, bing, bing. Shuli. Ooh, okay. Let's go with Carl from Who Are These Podcasts? I thought he did a great job too.
and a lovely.
1, 2, and 3.
It's very offensive. My feelings get very hurt when you say that. Comedy at the Carlson, everybody! Wow. We tried to do this roast at a bigger venue, but unfortunately, April Imholt's forehead was booked.
I do not abide by that. Carl, how dare you? It's very rude. He's starting out with a bang. Make fun of the toe, not dearest April. Oh, shame. For shame on you. She would maybe probably laugh at that. So, all right, we'll let it slide.
This is a great club, but the percentage they're taking for the tickets, we're getting fucked harder than Rob Sell's Chihuahua.
Rob Saul, me and Michael.
Of course, the man who introduced all of us to Rob Sell, the Reverend Bob Levy. Bob Levy has never put out a comedy special. He's never even put out a comedy mediocre. If you Google Bob Levy, you'll see that he's often described as a veteran comic. And like most veterans, he's old, loud, and forgotten.
You have to remember, okay, Carl is not a comedian, but I do love, I mean, look, that's pretty good. He's like, what is the difference? What is the antonym for special? Mediocre. He's never even put out a comedy mediocre. It's not bad. I mean, it's better. It's better than fucking, who knows what Toe would have done. It is self-thrown roast. So we gotta hand it to him there. And yeah, people say he's married to his mother, and it's not true. She is a lovely woman who is not related to him at all. She's really very lovely. But if you're Kevin Brennan, you know Kevin Brennan. He married his mom. He married his mom.
This sort of record is the best time I've ever had in my life.
It is the best time I've ever had in my life. Just sitting here watching this with you fine folks.
Bob Levy thinks that at his age, it would be a good idea to box another YouTuber. Why does a man in the winter of his life think he's Mayweather? Bob Levy looks like a lizard, but unlike most lizard people, Bob is not successful. Bob Levy has done to the comedy community what Rob Sell has done to the canine community.
Hey, listen, I do not support, as much as Rob Saul has shat upon Michaeline and I, sweet Michaeline, we've become sort of, I guess, friends, but I do not support untowardness toward our dogs. I don't know what that's about, Robert. You're going to have to come back on and explain yourself.
Skinny Anthony Zenhauser is here. Or as I call him, Ozempic. Anthony
This was all a lot better when I was watching it in the middle of the night. I wouldn't call Zenhauser skinny. Oh, Ozempic. You know, you didn't do that alone. He's not an Ozempic, or else he'd be quite thin, I would believe. I don't even know, but whatever.
Zenhauser's comedy career is why pencils have erasers. Look, and I'm not going to bash Zen. He's really entertained me with such great hits as I Would Do Anything for Love and 2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad. Mike Morse is here, everyone, in case you're one of those people who didn't notice. People call him Silent Mike, unless, of course, you see him performing stand-up, then it's silent audience. Mike Morse looks like the voice black guys do for white people.
They like that.
When Shuli decided to do Uncle Rico, he tapped Mike Morse to be the co-host. This proves that John's the easiest guy to clown ever. Mike is as funny as my teeth are straight.
Okay. Okay, what's that? Okay, got it. So yes, that was a little bit of self-hatred joke. We love those thrown in. I gotta say, for not a stand-up comedian, dearest Carl from Who Are These Podcasts did a pretty damn good job. And roasts are nothing without inside jokes and a bit of hatred towards your well, yeah, that's what it's all about. It's just clowning on each other. It's good. And then he made a joke about himself. I'd say that's pretty damn good. Is he Nikki Glazer? No. But he did a great job. I don't have time for much more. I can't really get to anything else because one, Gino Bisconti has to go live. Sorry for being late. Okay. I'm going to do something radical. I have Blake Lively. I have More on the Toes private event. I have the M. Night Shyamalan movie that I need you guys to know about. I have, oh my God, the Ariana Maddox's brother story. I was going to pick out a wedding cake with you fine people, but I just simply don't have enough time because my betrothed one, Gino Bisconti, everybody, once you leave here, go right over to Gino Bisconti's channel. Gino Bisconti, Geno, short for Eugene Bisconti. And watch him and his lovely co-hosts, Garrett and Steve. Subscribe to their channel as well. They're going live at 10 a.m. So I'm going to do something radical. I don't always do 2 morning shows per week, but since I will be out of town, but I will be streaming live again. So this is what you have to look forward to. I will be streaming live again on Wednesday. It won't be the normal KeanuCast because I will be on my way to Charleston, but I will be streaming with Michaeline in the flesh because we have our wedding tasting. And maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll live stream the wedding, the food tasting, right? So you have all that to look forward to. So tomorrow is Untoward Tuesday, but I am also going to do a morning program tomorrow as well because I didn't get to half of what I wanted to get to today. We started, kvetching and talking about songs, wedding plannings and things. So more fun, more drama tomorrow. We'll do a morning program. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a Tuesday morning, Kiki in the morning, and then we have Untoward Tuesday with Michaeline and I. Then we have KeanuCast Wednesday, and then as always, we have Nightlife with Chrissy Mayer and I. It's your favorite shit talking Euro trash fashion police program. It's just the best. We have a very good time. And any other live streams I decide to do this week whilst I am in sunny Charleston. So I'll be back again tomorrow morning. Might not be 8 a.m., most likely 9 a.m. But then we'll talk more toe. And also, You can't watch Toe tomorrow because he has court. So you may as well just watch me. 9 a.m. tomorrow. Blake Lively. More on the Toe. More on the movie Trap by directed by M. Night Shyamalan, Ariana Madix, and her brother. And yeah, this has been Kiki in the Morning. Everybody, if you don't have a Reed Street Soap Company candle, I don't know what to tell you. But again, our fair sponsor, Reed Street Soap Company. Yes, he's starting. This has been Kiki in the Morning. Thank you, Unquenchable Fire, for the $3 super sticker. Everyone go over to Gino Bisconti's channel and watch him and Steve Conti and Garrett Andritz. All right?
I can't hear you, Garrett.
Yes.
Or is that me? Oh, wait. It's me.
You guys are, I don't know if Noodles Live.
Is my mic bad now?
Gino is the best. Noodles, you're the best. Thank you for the $5, darling. Now we have dueling live streams in different rooms of our domicile, so I must be making my leave. But
I literally did a triple distilled in hot water yesterday, and it wasn't the mic, it was the setup.
we'll snipe them for a moment here.
So it would be, and I might just do it again. And by the way, I have a new setup coming. Well, I'm switching over finally to the desktop, so it's either going to be fixed or not. But I assume it's this. But I literally did, episode 4, which was great, and it would just be me popping into like this. And I thought it was, and like I see one comment last night after I posted it, and they're like, yeah, the sound. I'm like, yeah, that's
go here, go watch them.
And then there's another guy just put me with the timestamp, 55 minutes, still nothing. Minute.
This is so meta.
I get it. I get it. But yeah, I don't know. Right there. I don't know why my sound would sign up for Gino's $10 membership. Yeah, I mean, you really just give me $7. just Venmo me $7, and I'll say, hey, our old show was funny. That's what I'll say. I think that's the smarter way to do it, right? That triple distilled in hot water. But I will say,
isn't he cute?
Episode 4
I know.
was really funny, and I was amazed. We were
all right, everyone.
We had it was our first porn star. What's her name?
Go watch them. You guys are the eel's hips. You're the cat's pajamas. You're the bee's knees. Kiki in the Morning out. See you tomorrow in the morning.
We brought you in first and you weren't there.